Myself, Derek McCarty, and Dre Fame, welcome to the Victors Nation show. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for free. Please, we greatly appreciate it. We take a lot of time out of our busy schedules and even more outside this podcast to do a lot of work for this LLC. Also, follow us and listen on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Little bro doing little bro things. We're sitting at 21 right now in the rankings, and we still control our destiny. First, before we start, rest in peace to Cody B. Frankie and Nick Mangold. The world definitely lost two really good people, but let's get started. Derek, kick us off, man.
Yeah, so it's interesting to come out of a rivalry game and feel like it was a little bit somewhat underwhelming. And we took care of business. Rivalry games, I guess, kind of always look like that. When we go into Spartan Stadium, that we are going to get the best shot from Michigan State, and we had a chance real early in the game to jump on them and bury them right away, and our offense really just struggled to get going. We really struggled to get especially our passing offense going, running the ball. Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall put the team on their back, and they did what they do. I know we're going to talk about it. Not sure what the game plan was passing the ball defensively. I thought we played pretty good. Really, we until the very end of the game, and we gave up one long run and a couple plays. But defensively, we played good. We didn't blitz as much, which I think is key. I think it's key to us moving forward to let our linebackers play in space instead of blitzing our linebackers and putting our secondary in a position where they are outnumbered by the receivers that are catching the ball. But we came out of there with a W. A lot of question marks about our passing offense and our offensive play calling. Defense, I think, is coming together. Looking at some potential injuries, and another thing that I just want to say needs to get better moving forward is special teams. Special teams continues to be something that we are not doing at a high enough level, whether it's fielding punts or the one thing that got to me this game was fair catching a kickoff when Michigan State kicked off from their own 20-yard line. I don't know. Did you guys see the screenshot of how much space there was when we caught the kickoff before the
There
first
was,
Michigan State player? They're
yeah,
over
it was about
30 yards. There was about
25 to 30 yards.
35 yards
Yeah.
of space between fielding the kickoff and the first Michigan State defender. Like that kind of stuff, and that's on coaching. The players just have to be coached into those situations, and that's one of the things that was excellent for about a decade, and it's been a struggle the last couple of years. But we came out with the W, so we got the W. We're still sitting in a good spot for what our schedule looks like leading up to the end of the year to go into that Ohio State game with a playoff berth on the line, and depending on how a few things fall, with a potential Big Ten Conference Championship appearance on the line too. But what are you guys'
It's going to
thoughts?
be
What do
tight.
you guys think? I know Jason, you're loaded up. You're loaded up. You're
Yeah.
loaded up on this one, on some of the stuff you want to talk about, especially
Yeah.
the tale of two halves on offense again. Not showing up in the first half and coming out in the second half and doing some of the things we want to do.
Yeah, so I'll say this real quick. First half, I got 10 points. I'll start by saying this real quick, though. Winning or losing isn't really the topic here. It's not. We still won the game. Awesome rivalry game. Paul Bunyan Trophy, 33rd or 73rd game. Love it. I'm just saying this based on what I'm seeing with how we're being coached and how we're playing. Prep still seems to be an issue on the road. The 10-0 start, the offense stalled soon after, along with the running game. Michigan State actually had more running running yards on the ground after the half. But man, a full game, it just in the beginning, it's just on the road. There's just not a lot of urgency, not a lot of energy, not a lot of creativity against probably one of the worst defenses for sure in the Big Ten, but of all of college football. Besides the youth that we have, what is it, 20.54 average? We're the youngest team in the Big Ten. I get that. The talent gap is not even close. I don't care on the age. And we find ways with mistakes and conservative play calling to not play a full game of football. And we make bad teams sometimes look good the last couple of years. And we need a full game of foot to throat. That's what I want to see. I don't expect us not to make a mistake. That's not what I'm saying. It just seems complacent. But the play calling, the first half was basic, uninspiring with the talent we have. Where's that offensive mindset? Where's the strategy? It's lacking, and honestly, so is some of the development in some of the areas. So I haven't seen the greatest improvement either from game to game to game to game. Some players not. Coaching, some coaches not. But Sherrone Moore, what did he say? He stated that he still helps with the play calling, but Chip Lindsey is the one calling the plays. Who knows? I don't know what's going on there. I did see someone post in our group asking if we should maybe hire or bring in Brian Kelly. Hell no. Absolutely not. Who I wanted, though, who I would like Michigan to go after, and a big reason why Bryce Underwood went to LSU is Joe Sloan. He got fired and let go as well, too, which is crazy to me. I don't understand that one bit. The guy's a hell of a coach. And he can develop quarterbacks. He developed Jaden Daniels. I would really like to throw him the bag and get him at Michigan for something. Hell of a coach. Our pass blocking seems to still be an issue. It's suspect for sure. They've been gelling here and there. We see some light plays or some light at the end of the tunnel with certain plays or certain possessions, but maybe that's why we only had 86 passing yards as well too. But the play calling isn't helping as well. What is Michigan's identity offensively? I don't know what we are offensively yet. I know there's youth. I know the coaching staff is still learning. I know the players are still developing. I don't know. It's a big question mark for me right now. It's tough to watch these games when you have... Sometimes it's tough to watch these games when we have the talent that we have, but they're being coached maybe on a complacent level or maybe being handcuffed a little bit. We're never going to understand the full story. It's just what we see. That's what I'm seeing. The utilization of tight ends needs to be present again, too. Joe... I mean, if we can stay healthy, we got 3 or 4 solid tight ends. I don't understand. I don't understand why they were absent last weekend. I don't get it after just having a hell of a game in that room the week prior. Either way, we're Michigan, right? We're not here to play for good records. We're here to win conference and national championships, and we need to get the offensive side of the ball figured out. In my opinion, sometimes we just make winning look hard. Sometimes I don't know about the first half offensively. There's just a lot of question marks there for me. I don't get it. And I've said before, let Bryce throw or take the handcuffs off, but he also had RPO options where he's choosing really not to throw the ball sometimes. We don't know. I think we're looking at maybe a two-way street, but like I said, there's development and the coaching staff, and there's development on the player side as well, too. We're young, but we're talented. It's a tough conversation. It's a real tough conversation to have, for sure. That's the first half.
Yeah, we got a comment here from Brett. Take the damn handcuffs off and open the playbook for the love of Pete. I think I agree. So what you said, Jason, Michigan makes winning look hard sometimes, and they still won, right? Yeah. So we have to appreciate that. Yes. But you're right. Where was the creativity? How our tight ends looked really good in the home opener. They looked really good against Washington. So where was that offense? And what made our tight ends look good? It was having receivers running routes that opened up the field. And there was a play that there was at least one play where I will say it was on Bryce that we only had a three man pass rush coming at us, and he tucked it right away and ran the ball, and Klein came wide open. Marlon Klein would have been wide open. It probably would have been like a 10 to 15 yard gain on the play, run and catch, and there just wasn't enough patience. But there wasn't a whole lot done to move him around. To we when he's had success, it's because we've moved the pocket for him. We've rolled him out. We've got him out in space, reading levels down the field, and we didn't really do that at all this game. And it almost seemed like we got too fancy. There was 2 or 3 times that I counted where we really had 32% or 31 personnel on the field, with Goodwin as our receiver. So that means that we had 3 backs in the backfield and a tight end and a wide receiver. So we had 1 wide receiver on the field, and there's I think 3 times in the game that we called pass plays out of that formation. Like, that's getting too cute. Like, why call pass plays when you have McCauley and Marsh and Goodwin and Klein on the field, right? Like, that, open it up a little bit. Make the defense defend your best weapons. Yeah, and so I mean, offensively, Bryce finished 8 of 17 for 86 yards. And Andrew Marsh led us receiving with 3 catches for 54 yards. We got to be getting him the ball more. He's one of the best players in the Big Ten already as a true freshman at the wide receiver position. McCauley only came down with 1 catch. Klein had 1 catch. Justice Haynes had a big screen pass. I don't know how often we've actually seen a running back screen like that in the last 20 years of Michigan football, but that was a well executed play. But a lot of that was Justice Haynes doing what Justice Haynes does. I think offensively, though, I think we're starting to get some identity in our run game. I think Jordan Marshall and Justice Haynes are both that they're getting the wheels turning, and they're getting the wheels turning pretty consistently. And when Bryce pulls it and runs, Bryce running has been pretty effective.
It is. And
got 6. Got 6 early in the game.
Yeah, I'm not jumping ahead here, but a lot of people like, oh, are we going to beat Ohio State? Or like, it's too early to be talking about that yet, but it's going to come quick, right? And what beats Ohio State? In the trenches, offense and defense, good running backs and good defense, and that's kind of what we saw in the second half as well too.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Dre. Sorry.
Y'all good. Go ahead, do y'all thing. I just feel like it's the offense for me. There's no, like I keep saying this. It seems like every damn week, no creativity. The defense I already knew was gonna come together. It always come together in the later part of the season anyway. But it seemed like our offense, it seemed like we just can't get right on offense. I don't know if it's the play call and not the right people out there. I don't know what it is, but it looks stale. You know what I'm saying? It look like it's from like 1996 offense, and it's just not working for us. So I don't know if it's Chip Lindsey. I don't know that if it's him calling plays. I don't know if it's Sherrone Moore calling plays, but something got to change, because if we come out like this playing Ohio State, we're not going to beat Ohio State, even at home. So we got 3 games to fix it before Ohio State. But as of right now, I continuously say it's something just not clicking with our offense. I don't understand. I just don't understand it. Like we have 2 good receivers out there, or at least feasible receivers. Well, 1.5 receivers. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna take nothing from McCulley, but he been underperforming for me as a transfer. I thought he was gonna do way greater things, especially coming from Indiana and having the season that he had. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, we about to do some things. And Marsh, he's stepping up. He gonna get better and better every year. He a true freshman. So, like I said, we in the right spot, but people just got to step it up and do a little bit more. Our offense got to be more creative. Um, I don't know what it is, man. To be honest, it's just so it's crazy to watch just as a fan. I don't know what's going on, and yeah, we playing this little soft schedule right now to get to the game, but this where we need to be ironing out the kinks at. We need to be getting McCulley more shots. We need to be getting Marsh more balls downfield, not this little
Yep.
pop shot shit that we've been throwing. And it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not. But feed these boys the ball, man. Throw these deep balls, man. Let them at least win some 50-50 balls, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I understand.
Right.
I understand. Like everybody don't think I mean, they really not getting to show much. You know what I'm saying? Like McCulley had one catch last game. Like, come on, man. Come on,
One.
man. That can't
And I think a lot
happen.
of those pop shots are offensive line confidence issues as
Exactly.
well too. But I think it's a
I mean,
mixture
but
of
still,
things.
I mean, listen, man, listen. I'm gonna tell you, like, I was listening to some stuff earlier. Tom Brady ain't always had the greatest line, man. Aaron Rodgers don't always have the greatest line, man. You know what I mean?
Nope.
And so we can't put it on just the offensive line, man. We gotta put it on the whole. It's a whole unit, a whole unit. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
It's the
I
whole unit.
understand it's cogs in the unit, but yeah, for sure. But you know what I'm saying? But man, come on, man. Some got to. I don't understand. I just don't. I don't know, man. It's really baffling to see it because we do the same. We'll look good one week, then we'll look insanely crazy the next. Then we'll look good. Then we'll look insanely crazy the next. Like even with the wins or the losses, it don't even matter. We look totally different week to week, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, so I agree. I think one of the more frustrating perspectives of it as a Michigan fan is that if you look at it comparatively last year to this year, last year we knew we were lacking a lot of talent. Last year we knew that we were handcuffed at the quarterback position. Last year we knew that we didn't necessarily have a game breaker at receiver. This year, even though we had three redshirt freshmen starting across the offensive line, uh, the offensive line still performed pretty good. It was actually one of the better games that the offensive line played.
Facts. That's what
So
I'm saying.
so so the offensive line
And Blake
played.
Frazier been coming in here since he came in. I think they've been playing better. To be
I think so
honest.
too. Running the
Agreed.
football,
Yep.
running the football for sure. I would agree with that. And Sprague continues to come into his own. Garnera has played really good. I think. So, offensive line has played good, and but what's frustrating is that we look at it as Michigan fans and we see the potential, right? We see two really good running backs. We see an offensive line that really throughout the year has gotten better. We
Yep.
see Andrew Marsh as a true freshman look like what a number one wide receiver is supposed to look like. We seen flashes out of Marlon Klein that we were like, whoa, that guy looks a lot more like Colson Loveland than we thought he was
Week
going to
one.
before the season,
Yeah.
right? And so we
But see,
we
and that's
see the
another thing
talent.
though. Like that's another thing. Like, okay, these boys not producing. Put Zach Marshall back in, man. He had a hell of a game the game before.
Right.
Like, why not
Yeah.
ride these hot hands, man? Ride these hands that's hot.
Yeah,
Like that
but
boy
that's
just
where
got
Doesn't make
in for one
sense.
of his first touchdowns. That boy did his thing, man. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing, bro. You can't take none of that away from him. He been doing. He had the best game of a tight end or dang near all season.
Dude, Zach
yeah.
Marshall's looking like a
So
Schoonmaker
get that man
right
some
now. Big
Yeah.
shots.
body, like
You know what I'm
he's
saying? Get
gotta
that man
get in
some
more.
shots.
It just like I said prior, like it blows my mind how it's like we're talking about a loss here. Like everyone real quick, we know we won, but still,
we're happy that we
we're
won.
realists. We're realists, right? This is our
Bro, it's
job,
this
or we made it our
offense,
job.
bro. I'm telling you,
But
bro. You
it
know what I'm saying?
doesn't
It's the
it
offense, man. It's
doesn't make
killing me.
sense. I think it's coaching. I think it's players. I think we try to play, too much. We need to start playing our hot hands. And Zach Marshall does look like a Schoonmaker, and these other games, Deacon as well too. Like we got big bodies. We got 4 good tight ends. We got really 4 good tight ends if we could stay healthy. Why are we not utilizing? I didn't really see much of them last week. I don't understand the strategy of it. Make Michigan State think. Make them think that, with other receivers out there too, you're talking about specific strategies of formations, Derek, and who's out there. Like, we're not really showing much. Like, it's just too predictable. I don't understand why we didn't utilize that tight end room last weekend. It blows my mind.
Like
and it's just question
I don't
marks.
know if it's some can't block, some can't catch. I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. They'll pull the hot man. Like I don't understand it, man. Is he hurt? If he ain't hurt, put that boy back out there. He had 70-some yards the game before. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on,
and
man.
So,
come on, man.
And so here's the thing. I don't mind Bryce having a bad game. He's a true freshman, and I go back. So let's just call it as it is. Bryce played a bad game. In addition to a poor offensive coaching game, in my opinion, Bryce played what I thought was his worst game of the year as well. He was off the mark. He was uncomfortable in the pocket. He was bailing out of the pocket when there wasn't pressure. He was missing a couple of the throws. He was missing a couple of the reads. That happens. I am completely fine with that. Think back to J.J. McCarthy having probably the worst game of his career at Michigan against Bowling Green, right? And he still took us and won a national championship. So I don't mind that. That's correctable. That's coachable. Greats will go and play a bad game. They'll go in the film room. They'll look at everything they need to get better. Right. Still, and didn't turn the ball over. Should have turned the ball over. I
honestly purposely didn't even prep that on purpose because I didn't want to talk about it. Because
I understand though, he didn't have one, Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
But it makes you think. It makes him think a little bit on that to protect the ball even more. But the guy's young. He can take care of the ball. But we might have got away with one there.
We did.
I'm still gonna say we might have. We might have gotten away with it.
Hey, what's so crazy, bro? I'm on the side. I was on the side where the dude ran in at, and I'm videotaping as this going on because I'm thinking some good stuff about to happen, right? So he fumbled. I'm like, shit. Like, all right. So they get the ball back, and then the ref say, after looking at it again, everybody in my section, it was like synced. Everybody was like, what? Like, look again. And bro, it was so I wish I had that on tape because it was just crazy. Everybody was like, what? Have you ever heard the ref say, I took a second look. Have you ever heard that? Have y'all ever heard that before?
No.
I never heard that before, man. That was wild.
I was happy though. I went from being really pissed off to really happy.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I was screaming like, hell yeah, I told y'all he was offside. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm sitting there like, second look. I never heard that before.
I'll say real quick before we get into a couple comments. As that play happened, I was yelling at the TV that he was offsides. And then I saw the replay and I was like, I don't think he was offsides.
If I see you this video, he definitely was not offsides, man. He timed that perfectly.
Perfectly.
Perfectly. Because I slowed it down.
Look,
I'm like, no,
just
bro.
like the first down line, the line of scrimmage is never accurate either, and that's how I took it. A couple inches off.
There you go.
Facts.
He looked on TV. He looked like he was 5 yards offside. On
bro,
TV,
he was
it
definitely behind, bro. He was behind that. He timed that shit perfect, dog. I said, shit.
He did.
On TV, adds a couple extra pounds. He looked a little offsides. Good call, ref.
Hey, facts. He was off after second look.
Couple comments here. Draper, thanks for tuning in all the time, Draper, and Brett as well. But Draper, Michigan men's basketball begins 11-3. We look damn good. Yeah, I'm excited for basketball season.
Yeah.
Jason, turnovers are still Achilles' heel, bro, but
Yeah, they
def see our potential. Yeah,
So we
for
beat
sure.
a really good. I mean, the first game we lost it to probably some defense issues as well too. We didn't have our two bigs against Cincinnati, our first expedition game, but giving up too much points here. Turnovers were definitely an issue both games.
Yeah.
Is that a Dusty Mays team? Oh man, I hope we don't see that because man, there was some heart attacks like every game of not playing a full game in basketball either, getting really hot, and then couldn't score, getting cold. November 3rd, yeah, November 3rd against Oakland. Yep, on Monday night.
You was blinking out. My bad. I was blinking out.
Yeah. Turnovers are definitely still an issue. Potentially defense being hot and cold an issue. So we might see some repetitiveness from last year. This is a better transfer portal class than we had the year before. A top 10. I think this is like a top 5, top 3. I think they're still going to have a really good year. Point guard from North Carolina. He does turn the ball over.
I don't think we're in the top 10 yet, is we? For recruiting? I don't think we're in the top 10, is we?
For basketball? Yeah, we got
basketball.
Transfer class.
Basketball.
I'll tell you one thing,
bad.
and Draper, you can comment on this too. Yaks dude, he's gonna be fucking good. He's gonna be really good. He was a top transfer player in the portal from UAB. He's gonna be real solid. Real solid. It's just with the transfer team, again, 2 years in a row, it's kind of like turning Michigan basketball into a rent-a-player program. But if it makes us win, I'm going to take it. I think we're probably going to go back-to-back Big Ten Conference tournament champions and probably make a deeper run outside the Sweet 16 this year. So I'm really excited for basketball. But, man, we got to clean up the turnovers. Holy crap, is it bad.
Draper.
Had Trey, my fault, Derek, but have Trey from Flint been looking good? I ain't get to watch no
Trey McKinney
highlights in there. Yeah. Have he been looking good? Had they been playing him?
Too much on him, but he is going to be good for sure. He's going to get minutes.
I mean, I know he's going to be good, but had y'all seen? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see much about him.
No.
Draper, next comment to Dre's point. I would like to see if McCauley or Marsh, not who, can outrun DBs downfield and up for a 50-50 ball. I would like to think, and a couple of the balls that we did throw to McCauley were 50-50 balls, and they were back shoulder balls, and honestly, I think he poorly adjusted to them because he kept running and he'd throw one hand back to try and catch it instead of coming back with the body.
Yeah,
I mean, you can
exactly. You gotta with that back shoulder. You gotta. It's a certain way. That's the hardest defending ball you can ever throw, according to a couple DBs in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So if they can get that, I mean, come on, man, we might have something. And I mean, and Draper, to be honest, bro, out of all three of them wide receivers that's out there, Samad, I know everybody down on him right now. You know what I'm saying? But he one of the fastest people on the field. So let him run down there too. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we gotta start throwing that boy down there, man. And if it get intercepted, look at it as a punt. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, something, bro. But this is crazy, bro. It's crazy to me, man. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you'd think that
wide receivers when Lloyd Carr and when Lloyd Carr wasn't even throwing a ball like that. You know what I'm saying?
You would think that McCauley would have a pretty good advantage down the field, being 6'5", to go up and win a jump ball. Marsh has a couple times. McCauley has a couple times too. Made some nice catches down the field, but
a couple times ain't enough, though, D. We need to be seeing some spectacular shit damn near every game. Like they capable of it. Like this remind me of us having DPJ, Nico Collins, and Tariq Black on the yes, bro.
We talked about that during the offseason.
I know.
And we're just
know. You know what I'm saying? I know, but this
So, I mean,
definitely reminded me of it as the season going by. You know what I
Yeah, you
mean?
see
Like, come on, bro.
You see Channing Goodwin getting benched and losing minutes right away. Maybe not the fastest guy in the field. I know Jordan Marshall made a comment that he got up to him.
Marsh
Yeah.
came in and did his
Yeah.
thing.
But
Yeah.
Marsh been doing his
Yeah.
thing, bro. And I knew he would. I just
yeah, but
didn't
it's
think
just
they gave him the
Oregon.
opportunity of the plays. Now I want to see what Browner can do. Where Browner at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to see because he had a pretty decent camp and then just certain practices as well too. He's showing a lot of light. Um,
Like,
we
you know what I'm
gotta start
saying?
playing
Like,
the
come
hot
on,
hands
bro.
and just again with
Yes,
the tight
bro.
ends. I don't get it. We didn't utilize really them at all. It's like the time for experimenting
I
is
don't know,
over.
bro.
Get the offense
Right,
going. You don't have this isn't
right.
fucking
Like,
baseball or the NBA or college
bro,
basketball.
we
Like
got
you only
a
have
good
certain many
chance to
games.
win the Big Ten still. Like, we still have a great chance to win the Big Ten, bro. If we can win out and beat Ohio State, bro, we're going to the Big Ten championship, bro.
I still think we need a
Like,
Final Four for the Big Ten championship, especially if they
Yeah.
add 4 more teams. I don't get why there's not already. 2 teams aren't going to cut it. There needs to be a Final Four.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
I mean,
play with some damn urgency. You got
it's only
losses
two. I think
already.
it's
You gotta
only
go.
two undefeated Big Ten teams, right?
Yeah, Ohio State,
Yeah.
Indiana.
Ohio State and Indiana, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about undefeated in the Big Ten. I ain't talking about overall. I'm talking about Big Ten records right now.
Yep.
So so Oregon got an L. Oregon lost.
They or Indiana beat them on the road
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it's going to be a logjam. I don't know.
No,
because
all we got. If
Iowa,
Indiana just went out, they going. If Indiana went out, they going. And if Ohio State went out, they going. Simple. But
correct.
If we beat Ohio State, we go.
Then there's going to be a logjam. I don't know what the calculation is to try and figure out who that team is if there's multiple teams that only have one loss, because here are the teams that could still. I guess I don't know the schedules, but Oregon as a one-loss team, Iowa as a one-loss team, us as a one-loss team, USC as a one-loss team. So there's. I don't know what the tiebreaker is in that situation, but I think Jason's right that's really fucking messy. Yeah.
I'm not teams.
I mean, it's right. It should be a little tournament for the Big Ten, but I think that they're gonna add more football and they ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying, they ain't gonna do that shit. That's more, you know what I mean? That's more games on bodies and
it's more money.
But I mean, I was about to say it's more money at the same time too, though. But
Oregon, it'll work itself out. It'll work itself out before then. Oregon plays Iowa and USC. Oregon, Iowa, and USC all play each other. So at some capacity, they're gonna knock each other off. So we could be in pretty good position.
I'm telling you, if we went out, bro, and we beat Ohio State, we going to the Big Ten championship, bro. Now, if we play Indiana, I don't know. They looking like world beaters right now.
I would rather play Indiana than I would. I know, but I would still rather play them. Just talent for talent. Roster versus roster.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared of them, baby. I want to see what we. You know what I'm saying?
Indiana's gonna go. Indiana for sure will probably go undefeated. It's any given Saturday, but they got a really weak rest of the schedule. They have an easy.
Oh
schedule.
Yeah, that's why I said they going to the Big Ten championship. You heard what I said? They going to the Big Ten.
It's just Michigan, Ohio State at that point.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We waiting on us.
Yeah,
they going. Facts.
But after Purdue, Northwestern in Lake Michigan.
It ain't really at Northwestern though. It ain't really at Northwestern.
That's what I'm saying. It's on fucking Lake Michigan practically. You're gonna freeze our asses off, and then at Maryland, and then Ohio State at home. I mean, after Purdue. I mean, I would not sleep on Northwestern, and I would not sleep on Maryland. Obviously,
right? Can't sleep on Maryland.
One of them. But
I don't think we can sleep on Northwestern, dude.
And I'm like them that they giving us tests because it's building us up more and giving us more. You know what I'm saying, to get to Ohio State. I'm telling y'all, bro, we're going to beat them again, but we just got to get our offense right.
like I said,
Hey, we beat them.
Defense, and 2 solid running backs. We still have Ohio State's number. I know people are
Facts,
worried,
facts.
but right now, maybe stat wise, I mean, we still play in the 21, 22, and 23 with Coach Moore. Right now, I mean, we haven't seen the full potential of this team. That goes without saying.
And let me
just
ask
Seen
y'all a
flashes.
question though.
Brett is right. It's at Wrigley. It's at Wrigley. I'm wrong. Yep.
Yeah,
Northwestern's at
that's
Wrigley
what I was
Field.
saying. That's what I was saying, Jason. It ain't at the crib. It's like at a neutral site, and it's gonna be 70, 80% Michigan. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me ask y'all this though, real quick before we get going. What if the offense looked totally different for Ohio State game?
So think back to 2021.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, if you think back to 2021, we were trying to figure this shit out. It was when, I mean, Cade McNamara was the quarterback, and we were every week talking about the same stuff. When are we going to open the offense up? We were dominating the line of scrimmage, but we're like, when are we going to start passing the ball? When are we going to open the offense up? And then against Ohio State, we dominated the line of scrimmage, but we opened up. We dialed up some shots down the field and played pretty good. So that is possible.
We also didn't sacrifice 2 losses though.
Right.
1 loss against Michigan
State.
Ohio State just
that we should have.
Blew out. We should have.
Still young, bro. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have lost to Michigan
still
State
young,
that year.
Talent wise, it's there. We just got to coach.
But I'm telling you, I think these L's, you know what I'm saying, doing us good, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna do nothing but build us up for next year, man. I'm waiting for next year, really. Next year gonna be the year. You know what I'm saying? For real.
On offense, though, like that's what's getting me.
I think we need to fix our offense. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Couple comments that came in here, just to get to a couple more comments, and then I know there's some second half football we got to talk about, and some defensive highlights, especially a breakout linebacker. But Brett, we play too scared and way too conservative. That needs to stop right now, for sure. That's just, we just stick with, like, we see flashes. We see some drives where we're like, where the fuck's that all year? And then we don't go back to it.
We're up by 10. They're like, okay, let's run the ball a bunch of time. Let's back to bulk constrictor football. We got to get away from that. Totally different group of talent, different group of players, and I think that's what Coach Moore really needs to start opening up to a little bit.
Yeah. This is about basketball. We need to beat Michigan State in basketball this year. Gosh, I hope so.
We will.
And then Jeremy, sad when the fans can blatantly call out and clearly see all the struggles and issues, but the coaching staff is making no changes and adjustments. If they're hearing the same complaints and issues, what are you doing about it? We have very limited time to get the problems addressed and fixed, and it's time to ask ourselves, do we want to beat Ohio State? Do we want to win a national championship? We are running out of time to get things figured out, and we're still seeing the same issues. Fact. So yeah. We talk about it, and if you tune into Michigan's press conferences or follow up on any of Michigan's press conferences, Sherrone Moore gets asked the same questions every week, and he kind of steps around them, and doesn't really answer them. And I think Jason's right. I think that there's a little bit of a wannabe identity
of Jim.
And I don't know. This is a different team. We don't have the same offensive line. We do have better
program like it was under Jim. Make it your program. It's different talent and different talent caliber players that you're bringing in, and you need to start utilizing that and strategize around that. I don't get it. And Jeremy, real quick, let's pull this up. So Jeremy's my brother, everyone. You have time to write this book, but you still can't download Battlefield 6. Don't get it. That's all I'm going to say. Go ahead, Derek. I don't get it.
Hey, hold on, wait.
Brotherly love.
Is Battlefield 6 cross-gen?
Yeah, sure is.
Well, I need to get it too. I'll buy it too, so I can start fucking y'all up.
Get on, dude. Start saving the world with us. It's great.
Jesus.
I don't think I've played a video game since college.
Oh my god.
That was FIFA.
On that horse.
Let's get it. Second half though. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm. Let's get at it. All right. So second half, we came out and for about a quarter and a half, our offense pretty much just did what we wanted to. I think we only attempted 2 passes in the second half, technically. But we called more passing plays than that. We just didn't throw the ball more than 2 times. So you'll hear people talk and say people say we didn't want to pass in the second half. We wanted to a little bit, but Justice Haynes and Jordan Marshall also threw the team on their back. And I mean, Justice Haynes is just absolutely fucking incredible at making plays when it doesn't look like there's going to be a play to be made. He even ran Samaj. I mean, that was probably like the hardest hit Samaj has taken all year was Justice Haynes running him over at midfield. But we'll probably talk less about the offense now. A little bit about the second half offense, but Michigan's defense and Jimmy Rolder especially took over. Jimmy Rolder has had back-to-back weeks of playing really, really good football after having a really bad game against USC. And he's 2 weeks in a row. I mean, I think he looks like the best player on the field on defense, maybe outside of Derek Moore, who has also strung together back-to-back phenomenal games. And that's what you see. That's what you see when you don't blitz all the time. When you don't try and manufacture pressure because you've got guys that can get pressure, you see your guys that can get pressure. And you see your guys that are good at playing football in space be really good at playing football in space. And that's what Derek Moore does is he generates pressure. And that's what our linebackers do. Whether it's Ernest Hausman, Jimmy Rolder, Cole Sullivan, who hopefully Cole Sullivan is good. It looks like he's probably going to be out for a little bit. But that's what our linebackers can do. But defensively, I thought we played really well. Offensively, I thought we ran the ball really well in the second half. Completely absent passing game in the second half, though. But Jason, I know you have some stuff loaded up here to fire away at for a minute, so I'll let you get going.
Second half, I mean, we gave up 13 points in the fourth quarter, 21 points in the second half for Michigan, but right away, you could tell there was some definite needed adjustments made by the coaching staff, but we came out hot. Running game came alive. Good adjustments by the staff again, and more importantly, we won the trenches and offensively as well too. Running game, Justice Jordan. I know we kind of talked about this. We scattered it around this episode here a little bit, but 100 yards on the ground for each of them, so 100 yards plus for each of them, including a 28 and a 56-yard gain and touchdown from Jordan Marshall with a "Fuck Ohio State" chant from the fans in the corner of the end zone prior, which I absolutely loved. But Jimmy Rolder threw out an appreciation post, tagged his family members in there, so shout out to them supporting us in our group. But Jimmy Rolder, back-to-back legacy games against Washington and Little Brother, he was a one-man show in this game, though, against Michigan State. 1 recovered fumble, led the team in 10 tackles, 9 of those being solo, and 2 tackles for a loss, 1 sack. Prevented a 2-point conversion as well, too, which was huge from Michigan State coming back into this game. And then 4th down conversions. I mean, he was just a one-man show against State. Absolutely incredible performance. Everyone should be thinking about getting a number 30 tattoo. If you're not, then you should probably at least think about it. I don't know. I thought about it at that time, but I was in the moment. I'm still thinking about it.
I think the defense played real well now. Even on the back end starting to mature a little bit. I like how they getting after it. But the D line is what I was worried about. I need to see more pressure from them, and they stepped up real big. Granted, is Michigan State, but that's the type of play I want to see every game. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to see that from them every game. And I think, like I said in the beginning, the defense comes together in the later half of the season anyway, it seems like. So I ain't really too worried about the defense, man, going forward. Jimmy, shout out Jimmy. He had a hell of a game. He continued to show improve after that showing at USC. I think that got to him and
it lit a fire under him that USC put in him, and I'm glad they did because we need to play from him. Derek Moore, he had two sacks. TJ Guy had a sack, and that one, I tell you, that sack was vicious,
what I wanted
boy.
to see, man. I said I wanted to hear his name a little bit more.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then his name TJ Metcalf with the slam. Like, man, it was. I told him about that after the game before we took a picture. I said, bro, that gave me so much excitement when you slammed him. Oh man, I was shouting so loud, people was looking at me crazy. But it is what it is. We rocked the M. But yeah, like I said, I don't got no problem with our defense, man. I think they're gonna come together. They just young, but every game it seemed like they learning and from their mistakes, and they're not making the same mistakes twice. So, bring it on, it on. You know, defense travels. So, bring it on.
Yeah, I think our secondary has performed better, no doubt. You could tell Michigan State came into the game early on. They were trying to target Jair Hill, and they targeted him early, and we really did a good job of another one that went through his hands. Yeah,
like he's had 3 or 4 of them this year. He's got to get one soon.
Hey, to be honest, I don't even think he, you know what I'm saying, thought that was coming how it came, because he kind of undercut that. And I don't even think, I think it kind of shocked him, like, oh, I'm in this position. Oh, they're going to ball. Oh, I dropped it. Damn it.
Yeah. So I think we're seeing a couple of things to what you're talking about, Dre. I think we're seeing Zeke Berry getting healthy and returning is big. But I think we're seeing what happens when you are a little less predictable, and when you can generate pressure with your front four and drop guys in coverage. It's tougher for the quarterback because there's still not a lot of time for them to try and make a read, but you got more guys in coverage. So I think that it's a little bit of both there.
Yep.
Yeah, but like I said, I think we look good. Wink caught a hell of a game. The boys played good. Special teams, like you said in the beginning, that's my worry. I think special teams, man. I don't know what's up with our punting. Like, what is going on with this punting? I don't understand it. I don't understand it, man.
I think punt returning too, and not being aware of the field.
And then,
we talked
for
about
the punt returning and kickoffs, man. Yeah. Like, bro, if y'all don't at least come on, man, run it back one time for me, bro. One time.
Yeah.
Just one time, bro. That's what I just want to see it one time, bro. And they haven't. I don't think they ran it back none at Michigan State, to be honest. And then Maji caught it on the 5-yard line. Oh man, I was so light. I was like, bro, if you ain't let that jump into the damn end zone. But it is what it is. And then that little squib kick, that could have been ran back. Run it back, man. Like a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, bro. And then I got one more gripe about first half. Like, bro, why not throw the Hail Mary, bro?
Oh yeah.
Why not?
Yes. Absolutely.
Know, I don't we didn't he wasn't even coaching that game. He was observing. Like,
no,
why
right.
Not?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nebraska scored a touchdown by
doing that.
I'm like, bro, why not? Like, bro, like throw the. I mean, what do we got to lose right now? Like, it's about to go to the half. Like, throw the damn. Let them throw the Hail Mary or something, bro. Like, I was so mad, bro. We just let us go into the half like that. Yeah, bro. It's a lot of shit that pissed me off at that game, but we won, and that's all that matter. Like I said, we got 3 games left to get to the biggest game of our season at the crib. Hey, one more thing. What is this renovation? Is they about to add more seats? Because I ain't get to read it all the way. Did somebody already?
Something with Wi-Fi, improving Wi-Fi in the stadium as well.
That's it? 26 million for Wi-Fi?
I I'm not saying that's just what it is, but I know they've added it or they're adding it. I don't know what else
200.
is involved.
What is it? 260 million for
We should
Wi-Fi.
have more seats.
I hope we do. I hope we do. I hope we go. I hope we add. I was reading somewhere where somebody wanted at 140. I was about to say we can pull that off.
It's built to pull it off. Yeah, we could.
And I think we need to add more seats by the scoreboard. Y'all, do you see how we got that blank space by the scoreboard?
Yeah.
I think we need to just bring that on in. You know what I'm saying? Bring that in. Add some more seats right there.
That's going to be Derek and I's new seats because of daycare expenses.
Just going to be daycare expenses are daycare is like a college tuition. A few comments that have come in here before we finish up. Brett, can we start running the ball to the left side of the field more? We have scored 4 or 5 touchdowns on that run this year. Yeah, I think we've run the ball pretty decent both sides. I mean, Jordan Marshall's touchdowns have come to the right side. Justice Haynes bounced it to the left side. But I think Blake Frazier has something to do with that too. Yeah. Draper, this is coming to when we were talking about Sherrone Moore. Just dawned on me, what if Coach Moore can't get out of Jim's shadow or the way of how he used to do it in his own mind? We'll have to see. Next comment. Did you guys watch the film study with Al Borges? I did not. I have in the past.
The Michigan
did you?
The Michigan Insight
is with Sam Webb.
Yeah, with Sam Webb.
Yeah, I watched it. We kind of just watch the full pod, but the Michigan Insider. Yeah, I mean, we kind of removed the RPO option, so the RPOs as well too, which kind of helped and definitely made some adjustments offensively as well too. So I think double slice as well. He was talking about certain bluff. So the strategy definitely improved on offense. I didn't watch the whole show, but yeah, I watched some of it.
I did. I mean, how he was talking about how him and Denard was talking about the RPOs.
Yep.
And stuff like that. Yeah, I watched it. I watched it.
Yeah, and we are fans drinking beer watching the game. That game made me drink probably 2 or 3 more than I planned on drinking. But we also drink beer as we talk about the games afterwards.
I had fun. I was talking crap to an old Michigan State fan. He was probably like 60, but talking crap with the best of them. When I'm telling you, me and him was having so much fun in there, back and forth. You know what I'm saying? That was the most fun I had because I mean, at no time did I feel like we was gonna lose this game. It was just, man. I don't know. It wasn't like our offense, man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
It's not waiting
we were supposed to blow them out.
Adjustments either as well too. I like the discussion, but I don't get it. I still don't get it with the tight ends. It's still kind of pissing me off a little bit, but.
I'm telling you, man, we should have had what's the name in there, man. He did his thing, bro. Until proven otherwise, we should have kept him in until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Him and whoever had the other better game as a tight end. Him, Zach Marshall, and whoever's supposed to be starting. You know what I'm saying?
And Marlon Klein. I mean, we really have 4 solid tight ends. We really.
But Marlon Klein had a good game, and where Hogan been at? Like, I ain't heard his name get a kick. Like, come on, man.
He's good. He's just injuries here and there. That's why we're not really. Even at the beginning of the off season too. He's
facts. But okay, so that's more reason to put Marshall in. You know what I mean? Yep. Like.
Or Deke as well too. I mean, we got 4 solid tight ends in this program.
Facts.
We really do.
Facts.
Anything else that we wanna touch on with offense, defense, special teams? Anything else with this?
No, I think
we still won. We still won. We went into Michigan State and we beat Michigan State.
Facts.
And we did so without retaliating. They got a little chippy. They had a few unsportsmanlike conducts that cost them a little bit. We did not retaliate.
They didn't show a picture of Hitler on their scoreboard either.
Yeah, that was
good. So that's a choice. Win for themselves too. Good job, Michigan State.
Facts.
Yeah,
facts.
That's a good choice. So looking ahead, we had a lot more to talk about with Michigan State than we really care to try and talk about with Purdue coming to town here this weekend.
Yeah.
More of it's about what are we gonna do, not necessarily about what is Purdue gonna do. Right? It's more about what we want to see us consistently show up and do, especially on the offensive side of the ball, and watch the defense continue to move in the right direction. And I think that we should have a pretty solid weekend coming up, but we can't leave a podcast without dropping some score predictions. So, Dre, why don't you give us your score prediction first this weekend?
38-12, Michigan.
Oh,
38-12. Jason, what do you got?
Another thing we're gonna do after score predictions, I'm gonna make a post on that as well too. So we're gonna add that on Facebook with our 3 score predictions with our names next to it. These guys will let me Taco Bell, I'm sure, because we talked about that a couple of weeks ago, and I was way off on the 100-0 score, but whatever. But I'll add that to Facebook, and then please comment below your score prediction, why or why not. But mine is pretty close to Dre. It is, so right now the spread is 21.5.
Hold on, I'll look right now.
It's 21.5.
It is?
I already looked, yeah.
Okay.
It might increase. As we
I'm about to say, it changed. It changed.
It will change. It will. But I'm thinking mine's very close to Dre. Mine is going to be 41-10. Michigan.
Ooh.
Very close.
Mine's pretty close there. Mine's 41-13.
By the way, everyone, we don't talk about
this.
Our scores, but we're for some reason.
Hey, that's why I was just saying that's wild.
Close. It's every week, except me a couple of times under nothing. But every week we don't talk about what our score predictions are for the coming Saturday game. It's just always really close. So.
Oh, we got a night game Saturday, huh?
Yes,
we do.
6 o'clock. Oh, well, Central Time, so 7 p.m.
Yeah, it's plus 20. It's plus 21. It's 21 to spread for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, but before we go, thanks everyone for tuning in, for commenting, for joining the conversation. That's what we always want this podcast to be a conversation podcast. That's why we like to go live. We love the interaction. That makes it fun. One thing that we're going to continue to focus on, continue to emphasize, is Cora's crew. If you haven't listened to our podcast, if you go back to what was it, like podcast 58 or something like that? It's like 10 podcasts ago. I can't remember, but we brought on Katie Fuller, whose daughter Cora Fuller is a 6-year-old currently battling childhood leukemia. Very, very touching story. Diehard Michigan fan, and we're working to continue to raise money for the Fuller family. If you want to get in touch with us with how you can help or how you can donate directly, absolutely reach out and let us know. Otherwise, we have these Cora's Crew shirts on our website, on our store, thevictorsnation.com/shop. All proceeds from these shirts are being donated to the Fuller family and help spread the message of childhood leukemia awareness. So any and all support is appreciated because it's something that we definitely want to continue to impact in a positive direction.
Absolutely.
On that note, Dre, do you want to sign us off?
Thank y'all for joining us tonight from a Victor's Nation podcast. Love one another, respect one another, and always go blue.
Go blue.
Go blue.